Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Meal Tip Monday, and today we are talking about eating out.
We just having fun, just how me and the crew, yeah, we all right here having fun, and we don't even care about the noise they gon' make about us. Let's talk about it, talk about it. I know they wishing that it could be us, grilling out, bring the crowd around us. Got the music going in the night, you can't go wrong with us, and that's just how we do it.
And before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel right now and hit that little bell to turn on your notifications so you get updates every single time I post a new video. And don't forget to add me on all my social media so you can get behind the scenes tips and tricks. So let's go ahead and jump right in the video. So today we're going to talk about eating out. I chose to talk about this today just because it's the holidays and a lot of people are like going home and visiting other places, and it's just a really good way to have social interactions with others and your friends, and you don't have to worry about cooking a meal, and you can just go out, buy something to eat, and relax, basically. But for people on a diet, it could be a little harder, and I'm just here to help you kind of navigate through it. So the first tip I'm going to give is just to plan ahead. If you can, you need to pick the location of where you want to go. You need to pick everything, because you picking the location kind of guarantees that you're going to be able to eat something that's healthy and that you want. So when I say plan ahead, I mean you should plan the restaurant. You should plan what you're going to eat before you even get there. You should plan it. You should check out So my first tip is just to plan ahead. You need to plan out what restaurants you're going to. This ensures that you're going to be able to get a healthy meal that you're going to be able to eat. Okay? Number 2 is to check out the menu before you go in. So plan ahead what you want to eat. Or if you don't know exactly what you want to eat, at least check the menu to make sure you can actually eat something healthy and you don't have to worry about going over your calories or anything like that. Make sure that they have food that you like and that is healthy for you. My second tip is to be specific when you order your food. Now I know that restaurants have their standard of how they make food, and you just kind of read the description and by the menu, and you just go with whatever is on it. But don't be afraid to ask for healthier options. Don't be afraid to substitute the sides for a healthier side. Say if you're at an Italian restaurant and you've got spaghetti or something, ask if they have a whole wheat pasta instead of just their regular pasta. You have to kind of just ask and see what you can get, because they're not always going to tell you that they have these options, and sometimes some restaurants don't have them. But you should just make sure that you ask and just see what they have. But the most important is just to substitute your sides for healthier sides. I know a lot of people like their baked potatoes and their french fries and whatever else they serve. It's okay to say no. Get you some broccoli, get you some coleslaw, something. Get something healthier than just those starchy foods, okay? So my last tip is just portion control. Now, a lot of restaurants like to give out really, really big portions, which is partially why I like to go out to eat, because I know I'm gonna get a bunch of food for my money. But that's not always the best when you're on a diet. So you have to learn how to control your portions. Just because they put a big portion in front of you does not mean you can eat it all. Okay? It does not mean you need to eat it all. You can always take it home. I promise every single restaurant has to-go boxes. Every single one has to-go boxes. So you can go ahead and cut it in half and just take half of it home, eat it tomorrow, and eat half of it there. But you really have to control those things, because it's really easy to overeat, especially in restaurants, and you're just talking and you're having this social interaction, you're just eating away, and you're not even realizing how much you're eating. So pay close attention to how much you are eating, how much you're drinking. Make sure you drink a bunch of water, and just kind of control how much you're eating. And actually, I have one more thing. If you don't go out to eat that often, and it's kind of just like a once every couple of weeks, once every week kind of thing, it's okay to make it your cheat day. You don't necessarily have to be on a diet as you go out to eat if you don't do it that often. But if you're a person who goes out to eat all the time and you're just kind of like always at a restaurant, you have to know these things. But if you don't go out to eat that often like myself, then make it your cheat day. Enjoy yourself. But still keep in mind these things, because you don't want to completely ruin your whole diet with one meal and you're like, oh my gosh, I overate. Now I'm just and your stomach expands and it's just like you need to overeat all the time. Don't let that happen. But yeah, still control yourself. But if you want, have a dessert. Do whatever you need. But just keep these things in mind. And I think that is all I have for you today. So I will see you on Wednesday for our next workout of the day Wednesday.